Let's see if you can improve your chipping in the garden or indoors by using an alignment stick. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at a technique which is too steep and too shallow. So if we think of this, if you're too shallow, it might be because you're hitting off the back foot, you're trying to lift the golf ball into the air, it causes you to hit the ground too much before the golf ball and maybe even thin it through the back. So what I've got is I've got an alignment stick placed on the outside of my trail foot. And then from there I've got 4 golf balls lined up from the alignment stick. Let's move the first 3 out. And the 4th one is the one that I'm going to be hitting. So if I now were to do what I said before, hang back onto that back foot or try and lift the ball with my wrists too much, too excessively, I'm going to hit this stick before I hit the golf ball. So what we need you to do is to lean on the lead side ever so slightly, and then from there, have a few practice swings and just rehearse getting a contact with the ground, which is obviously avoiding hitting the stick. If you're someone who's too shallow, you're going to hit that stick for sure. Okay, so have a couple of practice swings, get that feeling, and then take it into the shot. Notice the strike. Pretty good. Took out the wall and the rest of the office. So that's if you're too shallow. What about if you're too steep? What about if you're someone who takes massive divots and you don't expose the bounce enough, you actually get the leading edge driving into the ground too much? Well, we just flip the stick over the other side. So what we're going to do with this one is flip it over towards my left side, but we're probably going to have about a golf ball width, there we go, from the alignment stick. Golf ball can go into the middle of the stance, and again have some practice swings from here and understand what it's like to get the feeling now of using the bounce into the ground and not driving the shaft forward so much. Again, if you're someone who's too steep and you take big divots and you do drive the leading edge into the ground too much, you're definitely going to hit this stick. This is a great one for me, the one that I need to practice. Okay, so make sure you miss the stick. That was a pretty good one. Oh, a little bit of check even on the carpet.